Did you hear the news? Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. Now you get new plans with unlimited high-speed data all month long, all on the T-Mobile network. Check out the new Metro by T-Mobile today and discover the smarter way to get unlimited. Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. During congestion, the fraction of customers using greater than 35 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds, and Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus some T-Mobile customers. Video streams at 480p. Coverage not available in some areas. See store for details and terms and conditions.
This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 1259. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome to another episode. Hey, yesterday's show was 1251. The one before that, 1258. I just want to explain to you what happened. You may not, if you're a new subscriber, you may not have noticed that the previous Tuesday we missed an episode. That was 1251. And unfortunately, it got put into the wrong slot. It got put in for next week. And when I spotted it, I just moved it up into this one. Now, today's show is one of those classic questions. How do you spot a bad recruiter? Because you as a job hunter want to avoid them, right? Hope you find this helpful. Hope you give it a great review. And if you're interested in my coaching you, listen to the end of the show. There's information there about how to connect with me. Also want to remind you, Job Search Radio, 6 days a week, not on Sunday. The service I use likes to take Sunday off. So again, 6 days a week for Job Search Radio. Subscribe to this show, which is the #1 show in Apple Podcast for job search, and Job Search Radio, which is the #2 show for podcasts about job search. You'll get bite-sized morsels of information 13 times a week, 5 to 10 minutes at a time. It's really useful information. And with that, let's get going.
So the question for today is, how do you recognize a bad recruiter? And I think it's a wonderful question, but I'm not going to give you the answer that you expect. Here's what my thinking is. Most of you think a bad recruiter is someone who doesn't get a job for you, who isn't helpful to you, well, not helpful, but isn't someone who finds you work. Matter of fact, they may never get you an interview. And the problem with that is you're confused about what a recruiter is supposed to be doing for you. Again, you make the mistake of thinking that recruiters work for you, when in point of fact, recruiters are paid by employers to find positions for someone. Now, I read an answer on Quora, and I want to acknowledge it and kind of poke holes in it. So they start by questioning, they say, from the beginning, when you get a first email or a LinkedIn message from a recruiter, skim it to the bottom. Was it written to you? If you could change the name at the top and send it to hundreds of people, that's the sign of a bad recruiter. No, it's one who's casting a wide net. They don't know if you're going to be interested. As a matter of fact, most people are going to never respond. It's not that they send out bulk email, because in some way, shape, or form, you probably had contact with them that indicates that at one point you did the kind of work that's involved, and they're presenting an opportunity. You don't have to accept that opportunity. That's fine. They use buzzwords and pickup lines. Bad recruiters send messages and have conversations that are filled with buzzwords and weak pickup lines. Now, I have no clue what this person means by weak pickup lines, except that they're being sarcastic. But buzzwords reflect technology and functionality within a particular profession that a client may require. You have to find out whether a person has those skills pretty quickly in order to see whether you're wasting your time. They don't understand the structure of an interview. They ask questions out of left field that seem like they're out of order. No, something may have popped into their mind that they forgot to cover. Like, I'm a human being. I do make mistakes. And if you think I'm a bad recruiter, having filled 1,200 positions, done 1,500 plus YouTube videos, having done 3 podcasts, easings, and a whole host of things because I asked a question that popped into my mind that I forgot to cover, well, how do you feel if someone criticized you for that at your line of work? Okay, I'm an imperfect being. So are you. Give me a break, huh? Don't expect perfection. Hard sell. Well, that might be the sign of a bad recruiter. I want to concede that point. Some people sell hard. Now, if the reason they're selling hard is because you've changed your story a little bit, well, excuse me. There's an inconsistency there that you haven't communicated about, that you've changed your mind. We've gone to bat, and as you know, contingency recruiters are only paid if you are hired and you last a certain period of time at an employer. As a result, your change, uncommunicated, is a surprise. And when we are surprised, we're looking at a substantial portion of our income going away. I know that doesn't mean anything to you, but you have to expect that there's a human reaction to that. The questions that they ask are dumb. Okay, who's the judge of a dumb question? An employer often requires that we ask questions as a way of determining whether someone's qualified. We don't follow up. Okay, recruiters who don't follow up. Well, do they do all the talking? Do they interrupt you? Are they listening to what you're saying? Do they do the things they say they will when they say they will? Do you? I'll simply say, again, recruiters are imperfect beings, and we are sometimes held up by our clients who change their mind, who have their circumstances change. At the end of the day, we don't work for you. We work for an employer who is paying us, just like you work for your firm, who is paying you. And, when push has to come to shove, you can do whatever you wish. However, what you interpret as being a bad recruiter often isn't. Now, I will give you one thing, and one of the best indicators of a good recruiter is longevity. They have had success in their field. They have worked for their organization or organizations in general for lengthy periods of time. Now, I'm not going to say this to blow my own horn, but I will say that I have survived and thrived through one recession after another for more than 40 years. That's got to send a message to you. Will I be perfect for everyone? Absolutely not. And a lot of people will judge me as a bad recruiter because I haven't helped them. Okay, your background doesn't fit what my clients want to hire. Do you think I'm going to get on the phone and call 1,000 firms for free, because you're not paying me anything, to find a job for you? No. I am paid by organizations to find talent for individuals, not to find you a job. So remember, who does a recruiter work for is the basis of the question. And the answer is an employer. And they're the ones who make that judgment by hiring that firm time and again, hiring that individual recruiter time and again to fill positions.
So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few ways to get even more from me. First of all, visit my website, www.thebiggamehunter.us. I have several thousand blog posts there that you can watch, listen to, or read to help you find your next job. If you want the best of my advice, join JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, where I've curated my information with a focus on interviewing. If you have a few questions, contact me through the Magnify app for iOS. That's Magnify with an I at the end, or PrestoExperts.com, where you can call me. Schedule a specific time with me through chat on Magnify or by connecting with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Once we're connected on LinkedIn, you can message me about coaching you, speaking with me about a resume or LinkedIn profile critique, help with a salary negotiation, my trusted advisor services, as well as scheduling me for Magnify or for PrestoExperts.com. Like you, I don't work for free. You can also take my classes on Skillshare and become a premium member using the link in the show notes and receive 2 months for free instead of just the one that the site offers. Skillshare offers thousands of courses, not just simply mine. It is a great resource in a variety of different areas. Subscribe to my other podcast, which is called Job Search Radio. This one is number 1 in Apple Podcasts. Job Search Radio is number 2. Subscribe to both. You will get great information 7 days a week from this show, 6 days a week from the other. Lastly, I want to encourage you to join my group on Facebook called Career Angles. It's free to the first 500 people who join and is focused on helping you do better at work. Information is shared daily, and we're building a supportive group there to provide advice and counsel during difficult times. Again, the group on Facebook is called Career Angles. I'll be back tomorrow with more. In the meantime, have a great day. Be great!
Did you hear the news? Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. Now you get new plans with unlimited high-speed data all month long, all on the T-Mobile network. Check out the new Metro by T-Mobile today and discover the smarter way to get unlimited. Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. During congestion, the fraction of customers using greater than 35 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds, and Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus some T-Mobile customers. Video streams at 480p. Coverage not available in some areas. See store for details and terms and conditions.
Yo, can I park here?
Let me see. Smith Street, sign says 15 minutes between Friday and Tuesday. Yeah, it's probably fine.
Good. I'm just going to the AT&T store. There's a deal that's New York only. I'll run in and run out.
You didn't take the F?
Yo, you gonna park here?
Yeah, he's going to the AT&T store. They got a deal just for New York.
You didn't take the F?
Hey, New York, come into an AT&T store and find out how to get a smartphone for free. AT&T, more for your bargain hunter thing. That's our thing. Limited New York offer. See store for details.